Hey everyone, we're back with another devlog for our 2D bullet hell MMO called Wyld Land. It's free to play, and you'll be able to play on Steam or even just in your browser without a need to download anything. We have an upcoming open beta test in 10 days. On June 27th, you will be able to jump back into Wyld Land or venture in for the first time. If you haven't gotten the chance to play yet, the gates to Wyld Land will open up soon. It's an open beta. This means all you have to do is create an account for free and you can play. Go wishlist a game on Steam and follow on Steam so you'll get a notification for when the test is live. There are a few new features coming to this beta test, and I wanted to go over each of them before our test next week. The first raid is being added to Wyld Land. Our first raid will be content for 6 endgame players. Our raids will combine all of the mechanics we currently have in our bullet hell gameplay with MMO raid mechanics that require players to work together closely. The first 2 bosses of this raid will be available to test in the beta. You need strong communication to clear this content. We're excited to see groups take on this content in the next beta test. There will also be an attunement quest needed to enter the raid, and we'll give more details on how to start that quest next week. This beta test will also serve as a way for us to test out the new engine. We worked hard on a brand new engine for the future to reduce online bugs and crashes, but a new engine means new issues as well, so join the Discord and report issues you find to our feedback channel. It really will help us make the game better, especially as we get closer to launching the game later this year. We also wanted to better round out Wyld Land and make it feel more like an MMO. Every classic MMO has plenty of side content, and that was one main area Wyld Land was lacking. Our first new feature to address that is fishing. To start fishing, you will need to craft lures. These can be crafted with basic ingredients that drop from enemies in the overworld and dungeons. Lures come in different power levels. Stronger lures can catch rarer fish. Once you have stocked up on lures, head out and find a place to fish. Once you have that spot, cast your lures. Lures are used just like any active item, as long as you're near water. If you're close enough, this will consume the lure, and you'll soon see it in the water, and that's your cue to get ready. Fish begin spawning and jumping out of the water, and it's your job to shoot them down to catch them. Fish have different rarities, and you can get rarer fish by using higher tier lures. That's all that's in the beta test right now, but later you'll be able to trade your fish into a fishing NPC. They'll provide you with cosmetics and crafting materials in exchange for the fish you catch. Another new feature being added is the collections menu. Instead of cosmetic items clogging up your inventory, all of your cosmetics will be in the new collections menu. Here you can select and view your cosmetics. Right now we have pets, dash effects, and teleport effects as our current cosmetics, but we're still working on adding more like armor, helmets, and weapon skins. Another feature being added is enemy variants. Enemy variants are new enemy types that appear in later game areas. These enemies will be recolors of weaker enemies, but will have new movesets and even new animations. We take inspiration from their base version and give them more difficult bullet patterns based on their design. These enemies will appear in the overworld and dungeons, but also in our raids. And finally, we started to implement crafting. You can find ingredients by killing enemies, and boss-specific ingredients by killing them. The luck items that were previously drops are now craftable, as well as recipes for making each exotic weapon once you have obtained them once. Crafting in this test is still in its early stage, so we'll be developing this content more as time goes on. That's it for today. Wyld Land is not currently live, so you can join the Discord now while you wait for June 27th. That's next Friday. And you can wishlist the game on Steam, it really does help us out. Get excited for Beta 2, and we'll see you next time with more Wyld Land.